A freshman moved into a dorm room that no one talks about. It wasn't on the building plans. It wasn't in the housing system. And yet, someone or something was already living there. Claremont University was one of those quiet schools buried in the cold parts of the Midwest. Snow-covered trees, empty parking lots, and professors who looked like they hadn't smiled since 1983. But the price was low, and Aaron McCall needed that. He showed up alone. No family drop-off, just a duffel bag and a scholarship packet. At check-in, the dorm RA, an older guy named Theo, handed him a key without saying a word. No welcome speech, no smile, just a key tag. Room 301, Hollister Hall. Aaron blinked. Isn't Hollister only 2 floors? Theo looked up for the first time. His eye twitched. Just take the key. Aaron rolled his suitcase across empty tile. The elevator dinged as he pressed 3, despite it not being listed on the panel. The button was scratched and faded, like it had been removed and put back. When the elevator doors opened, he stepped out into a hallway that looked unfinished. The carpet was older than the other floors. The light bulbs flickered every few seconds, and the silence felt heavy. Room 301 sat at the very end of the hall. No other doors nearby, just his. Inside, the room was oddly shaped, too narrow. No window. The ceiling fan didn't move, though the chain swayed faintly, as if something had just pulled it. He wrote it off as weird architecture. That night, he woke to the sound of scratching inside the wall behind his bed. Aaron told himself it was rats, just old pipes. But every night, the noises came back. And something worse, whispering, always around 3:14 a.m. He placed his phone on his desk to record it. The next morning, the footage showed his door slowly creaking open, and a figure stepping halfway into the room. It didn't move like a person. It glided. Its limbs didn't bend right, and its face, blurred on the camera, moved in slow, twitching jerks like a bad VHS tape. Aaron froze. Aaron became obsessed. He dug through campus archives, found an old article from 1973. 3 students found dead in mysterious dorm fire. Cause? Undetermined. Only one room suffered damage, room 301. He found blueprints from decades ago. Back then, room 301 was part of a whole wing, but now the floor was sealed off, unrenovated, erased. He talked to Theo again, the RA. You gave me the key. Why? Theo hesitated. Because it wants someone in there. If no one checks in, it comes downstairs. What comes downstairs? Theo didn't answer. He just said, You're marked now. Once it learns your voice, it won't stop. That night, Aaron searched the room again, knocking on walls. One sounded hollow. He peeled back old wallpaper and found a seam. Behind it, a small crawl space. A tunnel. He crawled inside with a flashlight and discovered something sickening. Another room. Abandoned. Burned. Rotting sheets. Melted bed frame. Charred bones. On the walls, carvings. Dozens of names scratched in by fingernails. One of them was his. Aaron M. Already written, long before he arrived. He scrambled back, but the tunnel entrance was gone. Just cold wall. And the whispering returned. But this time, it knew his name. For the next 3 days, he couldn't leave the floor. The elevator never came. The stairs just looped floor 2 back to 3, over and over. But he texted friends. Called. No one replied. On the 4th day, he heard knocking. Fast. Repeating. On every wall at once. He found post-its around the room that he didn't write. Sleepless equals safer. Don't answer if it knocks twice. Lights out equals door opens. Saying your name makes it stronger. He started keeping count of how many times he heard his name each night. One night, 6. Next night, 12. Then 24. Until it never stopped. On the 10th night, Aaron snapped. Campus records say Aaron McCall dropped out due to personal reasons. But on move-in day, security footage showed something strange. A boy arrived, was given a key. He went up the elevator. But the next frame showed a different student leaving the elevator. Same clothes, different face, a glitch in the system, or a replacement. Some say room 301 isn't haunted. They say it's hungry. It always needs someone to remember. And once it learns your name, it never, ever forgets. Room 301 is unassigned. Do not attempt to access it, unless you're ready to take someone else's place.